If you then really lose it, you can come back down one more time, but if you then fail it, then you're having a shift of trend. So yeah, all
Yeah.
good.
And you see the opportunity that you got with the retest on
Yep.
the same level,
Yep.
basically. Could you go back to 3 minutes and explain how you would enter the shot you showed, please, and why? I mean, now it would be hindsight, so I don't really like doing hindsight, but okay, but yeah, we could look at the reasoning. First idea, you want to understand where we are, where we have been, and what's the current moving trying to achieve. What is the current move trying to achieve? You go to the 15-minute, look at this move. Okay, this was your previous uptrend. There could be stuff to the left, but let's say for now, we're looking at locally. It would be better to start with the 1 hour, as I explained, but let's say we are looking at the 15-minute. So objective is to go to the swing, done. If we reverse, go to the failure, done. If we then went to the failure, what is likely to happen if we start losing level? Looking for low lower than 785 and mid 600s. Okay, very nice. So what test the origin? Yeah. So how did I take this shot? I had the understanding. Okay, swing, failure, swing tested, new low done, failure tested. If we lose levels, opportunity for a short. So coming back to this one. So after you have understood that, now you're waiting for, you're not FOMOing into a short, by the way. You're waiting for local levels to be lost. Okay, so let's remove everything on the chart. Everything that you did on the 15-minute now needs to be done on, let's say, the 3-minute. Look at this range. You made a high. Okay, and then in this case, you also have, as someone in the chat pointed out, let's say this is the highest failure or something that caused you to go down. Okay, new high, everything is okay. You can come down and retest, right? So retest done. What does Scholler say? If you then go higher and then start losing, you go lower. So you tried, you held, but then you failed. So there was a short in play from, let's say, somewhere around here. If you say you do have to keep on zooming in further to actually see. With this one, if it's not clear, by the way, don't take the trade. For example, if this range is not clear, don't take the trade. But if we go step by step, this is your high, right? And then your low. So this would be, let's say, the important range for you to hold. But you lost it. So your short idea comes from somewhere around here. Also, then you have to see if this is worth it. So stop loss, I don't know if you take it here, in this range, but let's say if you're not forcing it, so this would be something like this would be then your short. Now you don't have to look at it, let's say, from a level perspective. You can look at it from a box or a range. Okay, if it loses this range, if it has closes below this range, I'm going to look for a short. So let's say this is where, or even this is where you notice that, okay, it's shorted multiple candles. You have the stop loss and then you have your PT, something like this, right? But then this can be hard. If you see this there, it's very possible that you might get confused. If you get confused in any of these steps, by the way, just take a step back and don't place the trade. You don't need to take this one. You can take another one which is more clear. For example, you can take some trade in here, or when we get to the highs and then start losing the levels. If this one is not clear, skip it, go to another one. And then you also have to look at the PT. For example, ideally you would be taking the PT here, but this is not worth it. Like, it might as well just not take the trade. That would be banking money rather than placing this trade. I would want to take some PTs here, because what's the first objective? When you fail this one, make a new low, lower than this one. So you could say that the move is done. If you then gain this one, you could continue higher and go to this failure. We have no idea if price actually breaks out from here or not. So it could always locally reverse. Reverse, gain this one, go higher. So, but this is not worth it. So yeah, you took the initial retest of 23.20ish after the high, got first peak T and then stop. 23.20ish, somewhere here, right? Yeah, beautiful. But I don't want to go into too much detail in here because you would get confused, or people would get confused with this one. Ideally, yeah, you do want to be taking the shot from here. I see what you did there, but yeah. How would you take that? Which one? Do you mean what Mr. Low is talking about? You want it to come down to the origin of the entire uptrend? I don't know which one you're talking about. The one Mr. Low took is somewhere in here. And you can sort of see the reason. The same thing we apply to this one. You then apply to this range, try it again, you failed. If you lose, what happened? On a very smaller time frame, you can see the, let's say the 10SK. High, you went to the top again. If you now fail, retest the mid, go to the origin.
He actually took this one.
Oh, before that one. Oh, that one. Okay.
It's a classical Mr. Low.
For this one, he's probably either looking... Wait, were you looking at the 10-second for that? Or
no, he's also looking at stuff to the left and what zone we actually wicked in, and then he's...
Okay. That one would be a bit harder to take, yeah.
Yep. Sweeps indeed.
Yeah, because he's not exactly taking the impulse. He's taking something proper, but if you then start taking... So don't try to copy Mr. Low. He knows what he's doing.
I will have to go soon, Damon, if that doesn't bother you. So I think we might actually have to stop this beautiful stream we've had up until now. I do think most people saw a lot of value in it. And I really want to thank you for coming on as our guest. It's one of the first time we've done this, and I think if I see people working hard like you have been working hard on learning PA, we can probably do these things more often with other people, or maybe we'll get you back on, well, it's not really a show, but on the show whenever we can. So guys, I do want a big GG or a thank you or whatever in the chat for Demon for making up time for being here, asking the right questions that I needed in order to give this to you guys as well. Of course, the VODs will be on, so you guys can just watch it whenever you guys want. And so yeah, thank you again for coming up, Mr. Demon.
Yeah, perfect. I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
Okay, guys.
Thank you for all the participants as well. Yeah, Mr. Low and other people for asking questions, and Skoller for answering beautifully and telling us how to trade in a systematic manner rather than just trading randomly.
Beautiful, man. Okay, thank you guys for having us, and we will see you on our next stream. So see you guys, and bye-bye.
Sneak peek at the next upcoming YouTube video, the Golden VOD.
Hello, 23 Moonwalker, Goku, Vampys, Crypto Van Trader, 146646 or something, Chocolate, Orange Nijo, RR9, Envy, Klaya. So my university career is done for the year. I'm a full-time trader right now. So if you guys have any questions today about origins, about failures, about any PA questions that you have, prepare your charts and ask anything you want. So this was actually the long that I was talking about. We sweep the origin, we still hold it beautifully right there. We will be doing a lot of origin talk later today, so how you can actually analyze origins, how you can know what an origin is, what a failure is, and which will be important at what moment in time.
If you don't want to miss this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.